Welcome back to Let's Get Cooking. It's me, Rashida, and today I'm keeping it simple. It is Tuesday and I'm making tacos. So grab your apron and come on in the kitchen and let's get ready to cook. For my tacos today, I'm using ground beef, some taco seasoning packets, some homemade shells, tomatoes, lettuce, sour cream, cheese. Very simple. There are some other ingredients on the counter, but that's for the cilantro lime rice, to which I'll show you in a different video. But all we need now is the ground beef, taco seasoning, the homemade shells, tomatoes, lettuce, cheese, sour cream, and salsa. I love tacos. I grew up in California. It's part of the culture. We have Mexican food, tacos, burritos, everything. So this is a quick and simple way just to make some tacos. I am browning my ground beef. And this just takes a few minutes, just like you would ground beef for spaghetti. I'm using a leaner ground beef. I think it's like a 90-10, but 85 will be fine also. Sometimes I use chicken, but today I'm just going to go with the easy ground beef. I'm going to brown this, and then I'm cheating today. So I'm going to add some taco seasoning and water, and that's how I'm going to get my flavored seasoned ground beef for my tacos. Who termed it Taco Tuesday? Was that LeBron James? You guys remind me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think it was LeBron James like about 3 or 4 years ago. He was doing Taco Tuesdays and everybody jumped on it. But I have been making tacos what seems like for all my life. My mom started off making them, and I just carried it on. It's a great family meal. And it's so many variations to making tacos. Everybody probably has their own way, but these are my way. And they're very good. And this is just one way. Like I said, we make tacos all different ways. So I just got finished adding my seasoning. Per pound, you want to use 1 packet of taco seasoning. So I'm making about 2 pounds of ground beef. So I'm using about 2 pounds, 1.5 to 2 packets of taco seasoning. And then after I put in the seasoning, I just go ahead and fill that packet with water and add that amount of water to the ground beef and seasoning and just give it a stir. Once everything is combined, I just let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes while I'm prepping everything else. It's such a quick and easy meal. Like I said before, I'm adding a little extra seasoning, just a little extra water, just to make sure it has enough flavor. And I did not put any salt in my ground beef because the seasoning packets have enough seasonings and sodium in them that you really don't even need to add any extra salt. That would be too much. Okay, this is just about where I want it to be. And like I said, I'm just going to turn it down to a nice simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. And that's just going to allow the flavors to intensify. And then next, I'm going to go ahead and get my tomato and lettuce ready on my cutting board. Just easily dicing some tomatoes. You're welcome to buy pre-diced tomatoes from the store, but I like these little plum tomatoes. And I just dice them into nice little bits. Everybody doesn't like tomatoes in my house, but I happen to love tomatoes. And then I took a half a head of lettuce and then just went ahead and chopped that. I'm keeping it basic today, so I'm just doing lettuce, tomatoes, and shredded cheese. You can add onions. I mean, whatever toppings you love, that's what you add. Let me peek back over at my ground beef. I just want you guys to see. That's how it should look. I did cover it with the lid to help keep the moisture in. And so it is going to be good to go. We are already over halfway there. Actually, this could have been a finish line, but I like to prepare my shells a certain way. So this is the twist of my tacos. Some people would just buy some hard shells in the box at the store, and that's nice, but that's not my thing. Well, let me show you how I prepare my taco shells. I buy some corn tortillas from the store. You get 1, 2, or 3 dozen, however many you need. And what's great about tortillas is you can use them for many different things, not just tacos. You can make breakfast tacos, make tostadas, so many different dishes. So to my cooking pan, I added about a cup of canola oil. And you want to make sure to heat the oil up for about 2 to 3 minutes. You want a hot oil. And this is such a quick process. I take my corn tortillas and I lay them into the oil. So I let them go under. It's like pushing them down, giving them a bath so that they will puff up real quick. And then instantaneously, I fold them over. I fold them over and cook them for about 10 seconds on each side because you don't want them to brown or burn. I take my spatula, put it in the middle. At this point, there is my taco shell. It is basically like a puffy taco shell, a puffy corn tortilla taco shell. But let me tell you, it tastes so good. So this is the basis of how I make my shells. These cook in about 30 seconds. So one after another, I'm just continuing to cook the shells. I can make a dozen between 5 and 10 minutes. They're going to be nice, hot. Serve them up with the ground beef, lettuce, tomatoes, the cheese, salsa, sour cream, and you have one amazing taco. One, two, three, however many you want. These tacos are pretty amazing. And they're, like I said, I can't tell you enough how quick, simple, and easy they are. And also, I do use shredded chicken, which I can show you in a different video. But some people actually use ground turkey. I didn't want to offend anybody. You don't have to use ground beef at all. You're welcome to use ground turkey, whatever meat or protein you like. Right here are some of my final shells. I do drain them on a paper towel just to drain some of that excess oil. And from here, my taco platter is ready for the family just to assemble and eat and create the way they want to create it, to each his own. You see that cilantro rice in the gold bowl? I'm going to make that in a different video. So we had tacos and cilantro lime rice, shall I say. And that stuff right there, like they say, that's fire. So I'll show you how to make that in the next video. Thanks for coming in the kitchen. Thanks for cooking with me today. It's Taco Tuesday. We made some easy and quick tacos. Tell me how you make your tacos. Leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching. Until next time, you have a blessed day and a blessed week.